Back on Real Estate Genius, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Excited to have you. Excited to make you a genius about the local Indianapolis housing market. That's my brother, Andy. I'm his brother, Terry. Brother, it's your birthday month, by the way.
It is. It's the greatest month of the year.
Well, that's debatable, but I will tell you
Is
what,
it?
one thing. Question for you, brother. Are your windows open today?
Yes.
It's a Windows open day. Do you guys do a lot of open windows?
Yes. I don't think we've had. I'll take that back. I guess it was 80 the last couple days, but we've had the furnace and air conditioner off for probably the better part of 3 weeks.
It's been an unprecedented run of these like mid 70s highs.
Yes.
It's still a little bit more humidity in the air than normal, but I think even that has been backing off in these last few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, we are very particular about when we open our windows. It's far more rare for us to open the windows, but it's just perfect weather for it right now, especially as the humidity keeps dropping. So I'm also open windows as we record here in the home office this morning.
Yep.
Brother, this is not weather genius.
It's not.
But I do have a topic. That was not even the topic today.
Okay. What do we have?
Here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about a little bit about running. I'm reading a book right now called The Ultra Mindset, and it's a guy who's like a champion ultra marathoner talking about lessons that he's learned from being an ultra marathon guy and mindset principles that apply to life and business and all that stuff. So, brother, my question for you is, besides the physical benefit of running, what have you, because you're more of a runner than I am, what have you seen to be the benefits of running in the rest of your life, whether that's mental, whether that's business, whether it's just success, whatever it is? What does running do for you outside of just getting you in incredible shape that you're in?
I wish I was. No, it's good for my mental health, I think. Just getting out in nature and exercising, the endorphins afterwards. Mm-hmm. For life, I think it's probably maybe life and business. It's just run your race. Like, some people are going to be faster than you, some people are going to be slower, but just run your race and compete with yourself, and don't worry about what everybody else around you is doing. Just run your race. You
know what's funny about that is I have no problem doing that when it comes to running. Like, I don't worry about times. I don't compare times to other people, probably because I know that I'm slow. But it's harder in the rest of life, isn't it? And especially in a sales-driven business like we're in, there's a lot of scorekeeping, a lot of metric tracking, and it's hard to remember that we're on our own course. We're charting our own course out here, brother.
Yeah, we are. It took years to get there. as a IT recruiter for a while, and as a in sales and real estate now too, to not look around you. John Acuff says something that I like, that I repeat to myself too: never compare your beginning to somebody else's middle. Yes. Which I like.
That's good.
That could be running, that could be life, that could be business, that could be whatever goal you're working on.
That's good. Good thoughts. So far, I'm only like 50 pages in, but so far this book is good. It's talking about how it's all mental training. And I know for me, one of the things that was interesting when I was training for my marathon last year was, and you told me, you're like, there's good days and bad days. There's runs that are long and you feel great. There's runs that are shorter and you feel terrible. And don't judge an individual run, but realize the improvement you're making over the long haul, which is another good, like you have a good, or let's say you have a bad day or a bad week and you're like, oh, this is awful. But if you're just in your process, that's all that matters, right?
Yep.
That's good
stuff. Get it done. That's what matters.
I will tell you, the other big lesson that I've learned from consistent running is when I'm training for a longer race, which is rare, but when I do it, I can eat anything I want to. So that's running the rest of my life. All right, brother, let's dive in. Let's get to Real Estate Genius here, looking at last month's stats.
Yep, we're looking at August 2025 compared to August 2024. Home sales are up 6.7% over this time last year. I'm surprised. I feel like it feels like homes are sitting more now than they were maybe a month or two or three ago. But this slide says nay.
Well, I wonder if one of the factors that we sometimes don't figure in is new construction. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes too. But I wonder if that's a part of the reason that maybe you don't feel necessarily like the activity is much different than normal, but home sales are up maybe because there's more building happening.
That could be.
Median sale price is $315,000. That's up 3% compared to a year ago, which is right on track with what we're predicting over the course of the year, about that normal, healthy 3% appreciation.
Yep, that's good to see. Inventory is up 16.9% over a year ago. So plenty more homes out there to look at and to shop and to compare.
Yeah, and that's I think maybe a combination of more new home construction, like we've been seeing that ramping up, and then also longer days on market. Average days on market is 20 right now, and that is 11% longer than last month. It was 18 last month, and we've kind of felt that, right? Like we've seen a little bit longer days on market, but overall, brother, when I think about what we're seeing in this market, especially as we get into the fall or late summer, early fall. We're seeing more homes available, but prices still staying strong. And then the pace of the market's been kind of this way the last couple of months. It's just a little bit slower of a pace, but nothing concerning for buyers or sellers, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. And our listings so far this year have kind of bore that out too. We've had some that go the first weekend. We had some that sit, for a month or two, but they still get a good price, fairly close to where they originally listed from. So. Yeah.
Well, we're excited. I'm excited to see kind of how the fall market goes over the next couple of months, and we'll be here to break it all down, won't we?
We will.